Welcome to HKB. This episode, we're taking a little look at 2021's All You Need Is Love.
Welcome to Hong Kong Blu-rays. I'm Shaz and this is Leon. Say hi, Leon.
Hi, Leon.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back.
And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to our channel. So, All You Need Is Love from 2021. We covered this in one of our new release episodes, and Shaz couldn't wait to get hold of it. So, did it live up to expectations, Shaz?
It did and it didn't. The trailer for it did one of the things that really annoys me, where it showed you all the really funny bits. So when we came to watch the film, there wasn't anything sort of held back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'd seen it all in the trailer. That's not to say those bits weren't still funny in the film, but I like just something held back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad we got the film. And we did watch it the other day and we really enjoyed it, didn't we?
Yes.
And it was funny. But I think some of the humour in it, maybe you'd have to know an awful lot of the background of Hong Kong cinema, which I don't know as much as Leon. So some of it didn't make sense to me and you had to explain to me afterwards some of, you know, the background to some of the jokes and things.
Yeah, to be fair, when I pointed out, you did click slowly. But yeah, I'd say this one probably got more for your hardened Hong Kong cinema audience that have seen a wide range of things. They're riffing on an awful lot of other films on this film. Just to give you a little bit of context, the film is set during coronavirus, and basically there's an outbreak which causes a lot of hotel guests at I think it's the Plaza Hotel in Hong Kong, and they have to stay in and isolate within this hotel for 14 days. And whilst in there, so many different hijinks going on. There's people trying to score an easy hook up, and people trying to escape. The hotel manager, played by Michael Hoy, he's trying to escape.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was one of the things that perhaps you did miss, because obviously you had Michael Hoy, you had Jackie Chan. They've worked together before, obviously famously in the Cannonball Run, they're both in the car together. And then a little bit later on in Rob Beard. So, you know, a lot of Harden fans do make those connections, and it had a bit more relevance having them in the same movie. You had like little throwbacks to films like A Better Tomorrow in there.
Yeah.
Where they're walking down the corridor in the same sort of manner as Chow Yun-fat is in that fantastic gun takeout scene in A Better Tomorrow. So that, I kind of appreciated that. And we also had a little nod towards the Untold Story when they're knocking on one guest's room and he's like dressed up like Wong as Bum Man in the Untold Story. And they go to another door, and then you've got another guest who looks like a ghost from like one of those Hong Kong ghost movies that, you know, there's been a big craze on. And there's tons and tons of Hong Kong stars in this. You had Yuan Q, who looks like she did in Kung Fu Hustle. She's got the same roller pins in and a cigarette hanging out the side of her mouth, so that was quite amusing. And for those of you that have been with us a long time, you know we liked Yuppie Fantasia 3. You've got both Chrissy Chow and Lorene Tang in this one.
They're both in this.
Yeah. Chrissy Chow skipping. I like that. That was good. Well, what were your thoughts on some of the cameos on this? Because we had a lot of cameos. What do you think of Jackie's cameo?
Yeah, that was a bit strange, if I'm honest. It felt weird. It felt like they'd got him involved in the project and couldn't work out how to fit him in. So there's this really random scene, which was a bit awkward to watch.
Yes, Ken Lowell is like trying to escape, or make a way for managers to escape, and all of a sudden you get the police story music come on, and backflip.
Yeah, up a corridor.
Yeah.
Which was Jackie. Don't know if he actually did the backflips, but
I doubt it very much at this point, and it did look odd. There were so many of them, so fast, so sped up. Obviously for comedic effect.
Yeah.
But to do that many now at his age, I don't think so. But the way Ken Lowell went crashing out the window of the hotel, it looked almost identical to the way Jackie fights in the restaurant scene in Police Story 2, when they crash out the window just before the van drives in for it. It looked almost identical to that in its setup. So again, another riff on another Hong Kong movie for the eagle eye.
But there were some people that we hadn't seen before, which quite made us laugh, wasn't there? There were these two gang bosses, and they sort of didn't get on at all at the beginning, and then they were sort of thrown together, and they shared the experience of being kept in the hotel. And yeah, that was really funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Lewis and Julian Chung. Is that right? Yeah. I believe Julian Chung is married to Anita Yuen. Lucky guy. But yeah, them two for me, I'm not really familiar with them. I'll hold my hand up and say I don't really know these actors. Maybe I have seen them before, but they've not like stuck in my head. But they held this film together for me. Some of the scenes, like where they're really badly sunburnt and they need to rub on some after sun onto each other. That's just hysterical, isn't it? Because they won't turn their back on each other, so they're kind of like this. So let me rub it on, and like, oh, that's good. Oh, which massage parlor do you go to? And completely bonkers, but yeah, I like that.
If it hadn't have been for those two and their scenes, I feel the film for us wouldn't have really,
No, you had
we wouldn't have enjoyed it as much.
No, you had the backup of Tony Leung, Faye, and Eric Tang. They were good.
Yeah.
They were next best in it, I feel. And there was a little girl who I particularly liked. She was very amusing in it, and like again, those triad guys, when they nearly upset her and they're trying to sing to them, it's a charming little moment in the film. But overall, seen better, and it's going to be hard to recommend this to, especially newcomers. I would say, perhaps if you're a newcomer to Hong Kong cinema, maybe avoid this for the time being. Because you're going to put it on and wonder what the hell is going on, what is this all about? I don't like this, maybe this kind of cinema is not for me. So maybe skip it if you are new, but if you completionist, you want to see everything Jackie's been in, Tony Leung's been in, Chrissy Chow's been in, any of these guys, then maybe just consider it, because we liked it, we're big fans. I'm going to score this one 6 out of 10.
Me too. 6 out of 10.
So kind of a moderate, more reserved recommendation this time. We'd maybe say a little bit less for non-hardcore fans, but about 6 for regular fans. As for the disc itself, we have a lovely slipcase, nice and colourful. Same image, and we've got an interior as well, haven't we? I believe.
Yeah.
So it's a panorama release, and as you'd expect from a new film, perfect picture, perfect sound. Subtitles were okay. Were there any issues with them?
I don't think so.
No, I don't remember having any, but we're so used to watching subtitle films that we do kind of switch off a little bit from it. But yeah, there's a few extras, very, very limited making ofs. This is going to be one of our sort of standard scores for panorama. We're giving the Blu-ray 3 stars. So any final words?
Well, just to say, even though we've scored it lower than maybe some other films, I'm still glad we've got it. It was nice to have it and to watch it. Did still enjoy it, even though not quite as much as I wished we had.
Yeah, it's a bit of a novelty, but it's something that might develop charm as you go along.
Yeah, maybe a rewatch will feel differently.
Yeah. Who knows?
If you're interested in purchasing All You Need Is Love, we'll put purchase links in the description below. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you did, be sure to give us a like.
And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to our channel to get all of our future content. Wow, this was a strange one, but enjoyable still. We hope to see you guys next time. And remember folks, be true and buy the blue. Although maybe not this time.